This is all about color.
That's like science, eye color, all colors, like, whoa, bring it back.
I'm Tom. This is David. I think everybody in the world should be a chemist.
So that's why I'm here. I'm going to translate for Tom.
I've been following Tom for a few years since the Harris Summit, but David Velasco I've been following for a while. So I'm really thankful that they both came out as a chemist and a stylist to see both sides of the spectrum. So I'm just really excited to be here.
It's going to blow your mind what Tom and David know. Every time I sit with Tom, and we've had the pleasure of having him in our salon, all of us, and our senior colorists are here, learned something. And when I was watching you come in today, I thought, what a great diverse crowd, because you're all serious, you know. And see you come and spend your money and your time to really gain this knowledge, because these two gentlemen know more than most of us will even ever know. So take your notes, video what you want, ask questions, shake the hand of the person next to you, warm up a little. It's going to be a long 2 days. Okay, I didn't say kiss everybody. Now we're ready for some real education.
These three, they're all white. These are the couplers. See how they're still white? These are the couplers. And even though they're all white, and this die is white, one die, three different couplers holding the same die together. Got it? Watch what happens. Okay, now they all have the same die. All three of these have the same die.
So the same die, but by putting different couplers, are we going to get different colors?
Very good.
This is the first time he's actually doing it live on stage.
I only do this in the lab. I'm doing this for you forever. Nobody's ever seen this. Okay, they're all processing. I'm going to come back and wipe them off and show you what colors they are.
I've been doing hair for about 30 years, so I'm just really excited about this new chemistry side of color. And watching him make color was, I think, most exciting for me, because I love the science part.
You saw me put the same dye in all three of these things, and they're all going to come up different colors.
This is really popular out by us in Chicago. First I started off 3/4 from her scalp down to her ends, processed that for a while, and then went back and did her base. And right after the base, we went back to tone her hair.
Our formula that we use for part 1, 15 grams of XL Super, 60 grams of bleach, XL powder, and 30 volume.
What are we doing? You grabbed Tom for a special meeting? Talk to me.
Yes, we grabbed Tom for a special meeting because I had a very specific question. I was trying to find out what the difference between Olaplex and proteins are, because I have a lot of mature women that are looking for strengthening in their hair for all of the menopausal reasons, and Tom just clarified my answer. They are two completely different situations.
This is all about color.
Hi there. Here we are with our beautiful model for today, Cassandra. Cassandra, we are going to be doing a rooted look fantasy color, and as you can see, she's pre-lightened. You can also see that she is naturally a medium to dark brown. We have left her with just enough pigment, just enough gold to grab that color and to work properly. Be very careful. Just comb the hair down into place. And start at the back. Going to mist it all down. When you're working with overly porous hair, it's a good idea to mix double. On the average client, I would mix 40 to 60 grams of color. I mixed 120 grams for her. Now this is a look that is usually done with blondes, with a dark to lighter blonde, but in this case we did a purple to light blonde. Nice and soft diffusion from the root through the mid shaft, and you can see our contouring going into different directions with our sections.
This is all about color.
I want to say one thing about high lift blonde shades. A lot of manufacturers have a line that they call super high lift shades or something like that. And the idea behind them is that you can use them on dark hair, like levels 2, 3, 4, 5, and create a lighter blonde shade without warmth, all right? And the problem the way they do that, by the way, is they put a lot of extra, drabber into that. And you usually use a higher volume peroxide, and you usually leave them on for like 55 minutes to an hour. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay? The problem that I have with those is when you're done, it's
ugly.
Huh?
It's ugly.
It's ugly.
This is all about color.
That's me. So, okay, we started as a dark brown. In order to get to a medium brown, the underlying pigment, which I call the stages of lining. I'm not talking about levels, I'm not talking about tones, I'm talking about the stages of lining that you have to go through when you're lining hair, okay?
This is all about color.
Thanks for asking that question, Isabel. So this will prevent from me getting lost. And I know a lot of times you hear people saying, well, I do balayage by using a triangle. Well, explain the triangle to me. A triangle has 3 faces. Harder, 1 point here, 2 point here, or 3 point here. Or 1 point here, 2 points here, 3 point here, plus the face. So if I really want to make that pop, I'll put my second color here. Or I'll do a dark base, mid in the center, and the highlight on the outside.
This is all about color. It's been a 2-day show. As you can see, no one has left the show. It is absolutely an amazing 2-day educational seminar. And everyone out of school should be here learning from Tom Dispenza and David Velasco. Thank you.